Hi guys, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm here with AJ.
Hello.
I'm saying it again, and he's cutting it out. Alrighty, we're back at it again. What episode is this? We number
6.
Six.
This is number 6.
We're going 6 strong right now.
Yep.
It's going good, guys. I think we're at a steady pace right now. I'm really enjoying making this podcast. It's a joy every week.
Average about 12 views.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. Hey, we'll be up there one day. Don't worry. Everyone pinned on our downfall. Don't worry, guys. We finna come up. Watch. Give us a year. I say give us a year, and we can get to 100 subscribers.
If we can do this for a year, I'd be impressed.
You don't think we can do this for a year? You don't think we can keep this? Well, the only issue would be was when we go to college.
Yeah.
Is what's gonna. But we can still Zoom call.
Yeah, we could Zoom in.
Zoom once a week. We can manage that. Like once a week. We just gotta figure each other's schedule.
You're gonna be the one that's super.
Oh, no, you're gonna be one busy because you want to take like 5 million classes in college.
How many? Did you get your classes already?
Yeah, I do. I'm taking 15 hours.
15? But
And
what kind of classes?
What do you mean, what kind of classes?
Classes?
I'm mainly taking stuff that's towards my major. So I'm taking like cinematic technique class.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm taking like stuff that's like geared towards my degree plan. But then I'm taking some like obviously like the core stuff. Like I'm taking some type of science class. But typically my schedule is I have class Mondays, Monday, Wednesday from 9 to 12:20, and then class on Tuesday from 6 to 8:40, which those are in person, and then the rest are online. So I'm free Thursdays and Fridays.
Oh, wow.
So we need to figure out
Thursday.
But I also work too.
So my schedule is heavy only Thursday. Because I have a 4-hour lab.
Oh my gosh. How many hours are you taking for that?
I'm taking 13.
Okay. So
it was either 13 or 16, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. So
I'm doing 13. Maybe 13 would be a little different from being...
But I'm all math classes.
Ew.
Because I'm a math major.
You're a math major now?
Yeah.
Because you switched it.
Yeah.
I thought you were computer science.
I was going to do computer science, but I like math better.
You like math better?
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder how that's going to go for you.
Well,
I mean, you like it, so maybe you'll actually...
Yeah, but just, like, the names of my math classes are
probably
so
ridiculous.
Intimidating.
Name one of them right now.
Introductions to Proofs.
Oh, that sounds intimidating to you?
Yeah, Introduction to Proofs. Do you know what proofs are?
No, what's proofs? It's just the fact that I thought it was going to be some long name, so you were like, introductory.
Okay, what about...
Proofs. Dun, dun, dun!
What about quantitative theory?
Can you add a sound like that when you say it, though? Like, when you say introduction to proof, can you add dun,
I can
dun,
add
dun?
sound, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not going to, but I can.
You should. That's funny. Good
So, Introduction to Proofs, quantitative theory.
That sounds a little
Differential Equations 1.
Okay, that sounds different.
And Introduction to Economics 1.
Yeah, okay. The first one didn't sound that.
Really?
The introduction of proofs. Well, I don't know what proofs are, so maybe that's why I didn't feel that big. What it is? I mean, I'm not a math major, so I don't know. It's been so scary to me, but I was thinking it's gonna be some longer name, so I was expecting something different. Please, can you find something that says dun dun dun?
Yeah, I have stuff like that.
Okay, that was sorry, my ADHD is kicking in.
I'm just gonna meme up this whole.
No, this is
podcast.
This is a good. Today's gonna be a good episode. We're not gonna make it a meme.
No, I'm just gonna put all kinds of
crazy wacky noise. Yeah. Don't do that.
We'll have a live soundboard. Let me look for one.
No, because we're finna start.
We are starting.
Not start, but I mean, I don't want to make it a meme thing.
So what do you want to start with? You said.
I said I wanted to start with today with some work stories. Okay, guys. So, I work at Raising Cane's. Woohoo. Love it. First off, I just want to start off with, I did not want to work in fast food. I remember when I was 13, I made this like little video montage little thing for I guess it was like a future me video I made for myself, for my 20-year-old self to watch when I turn 20.
Yeah, that's you. Well, almost soon.
No, that's now.
You are 20?
Yes, my birthday was in June. You were there for my birthday.
Yeah,
Come on.
I thought you turned 19.
No, how? I'm born in 01. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm 20 now. Come on. 01 baby's gonna turn up next year, remember? Anyways, continue what I was saying. So I made a video for myself, and pretty much the preference of the video, one good part of it was me telling myself, do not work in fast food. And what am I doing now? I'm almost gonna hit my 1 year at Cane's, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. But I am making $11.45, so I'm not complaining. But I kind of am complaining because fast food industry is not fun because people are so painful. So now I just want to start with some of the stories. Let me start with one good funny story though. It's not funny, but it was funny to me. So AJ's dad came through the drive-thru, and he ordered like, a bunch of food for everybody, right? And so we're just sitting chilling, and I'm like, hey, Mr. Bond. So like I'm talking to him, and my coworkers are like listening to me talking. They're like, who is this random person that she's talking to? I'm like, yeah, me and AJ are gonna come. I'm gonna come over there. I said, I'll see you tonight, right? So I said it to your dad. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna see you tonight, right? And he was like, yeah, da. And so obviously your dad drives off, right? Mm-hmm. And the people, my coworkers, are staring at me, and they're like, who is that older gentleman you were talking to and saying you're gonna see him tonight? And I was like, oh, that's my neighbor.
Why are they assuming?
They were assuming the worst. It was so funny because everyone was like, oh my god, like that was like an older gentleman and she said she's gonna see him tonight. Like, what? And I was like, it was just funny. That was yesterday actually. Yeah, because yesterday was Wednesday, right? That was yesterday. Like yesterday afternoon because I worked in the morning that day. So your dad came at like 12. So everyone probably thought that was a little creepy, but I just thought that was funny because it was just my neighbor. If you come through the drive-thru and I know you, I would typically talk to you. Really?
Sorry, I got the soundboard. No, just trying to
you have your soundboard ready up, yeah. Queued up, ready to go if I say something. But what was I saying? Look, you need to forget. It was just funny because typically I do talk to people that I know in the drive-thru. So if you come through the drive-thru, I typically will speak to you, but it depends on like because we have to get people out the drive-thru at a good efficient time, like at least. Yeah. Like, we want them out by at least, like, a minute 30, between a minute 30 and 2 minutes. Like, we want them out fast. So, the fact that I got to talk to your dad was actually funny. But some of my worst stories are, this man came to the drive-thru, and he ordered, food. He got, like, a box combo. I think he got no slaw, extra toast. Typically, people don't like the slaw, but usually older people eat the slaw. Uh-huh. But he didn't want slaw this time. So, anyways, he didn't get one. Yeah, so it was already off to a bad start because people on toast can be slow and don't toast it right. Some people, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Also, random fact, I did not know that we use garlic butter on our toast. Yeah. Didn't know that? Didn't know that. And I've been working there for a year. But I kind of know how to make cane sauce, kind of. Yeah. But I'm not going to reveal the secrets because if I say it here, I have to, everyone has to be wiped from the universe because it's very secretive, top secret. Cane's sauce. You're not supposed to know how to make sauce. Only people allowed to know how to make the sauce is the managers. Oh, okay. Besides the point, the man came in and got his box, right? And then he also ordered this. Listen to this order. He said, can I have a jug of tea without sugar? Okay. Yeah. So you assume that's unsweet tea, right? No. He comes to the drive-thru. He pays for it, right? Comes and gets his jug. I hand him the jug. I'm like, here, sir, here's your jug of unsweet tea. Yeah. He said, there's no sugar in it, right? I said, yes, that's unsweet. He said, is there Splenda in it? Which that's typically those little Splenda packets that are the sweet and low stuff that people want in there. I'm like, yeah, I can give you to that, sir. He said, no, is it in the jug? I was like, we don't make our tea with Splenda or anything. It's just tea. He said, I don't want it. I was like, but you asked for a jug of.
Isn't Splenda sugar?
Yes, so it's healthier. It's not like it's not cane sugar though.
So if you want unsweet tea, there would just be no sugar in it.
Yeah, that's what I was confused on, right? You're confused too, because he came to the drive-thru asking for a jug of tea without the sugar, but then he comes to the window and says, there's no sugar in it, right? Yeah, there's no sugar in it, but you want Splenda in it? We can't make that there. So he literally sits in the drive-thru for 5 minutes arguing me that there should be Splenda in the tea when we don't make it that way. Yeah. So then I have to get my manager, and we have to refund him because he doesn't want the jug of tea.
They expect you to walk across to Walmart to buy Splenda?
No, we have Splenda, but he wants it in the jug. He couldn't pour it in a cup and then put the Splenda himself. Yeah. No, we have to make it for them. That's what everyone expects in the drive-thru. They expect us to make things perfectly for them and everything. And that's why people are so... It's always the older folks sometimes that are just so mean. And that was literally I would say this at the time. This was at 11 o'clock. Lunch rush. We're having a lot of people. And this man's holding up the line because he doesn't want a jug of tea which what he asked for.
Without Splenda. He doesn't want it without Splenda.
He wants it with Splenda. And then, so we refund him, obviously. And then he tells the manager, I'll go to Chicken Express. They know how to make it for me. Okay. If you wanted it with Splenda in it, we could have just gave you packages of Splenda. You, like I said, pour it in a cup and mix it yourself.
Chicken Express is terrible tea.
I think their sweet tea is a little bit too sweet. So I don't like it. I'd never drink unsweet because that's disgusting.
Yeah, tea's disgusting.
That would have been a good sound to add, like a little throw up sound, because that's so gross.
Hold on, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Nope, wrong one. Well. No.
That's not it either. What are these sounds? What are you doing over here with this soundboard? You're messing up. Can you find the sound? He's like, I want to make this a meme episode, but he can't find the sound that expressed throwing up. Besides the point, tea is great.
I feel like that was appropriate. I don't like how some of these are super loud and some of these are really
super quiet. You have to be close to the mic then. But yeah, people come to the drive-thru and they can just be so mean for no reason. Have you ever worked in food?
No, I've only ever worked in
retail.
But
what's retail like? Is it the same, I would say?
So I worked at Bell's. They're at a business, and I did stocking,
which was in the back.
Yeah, or I guess the freight. That's what they call it.
Did you get paid
more? What is in the back?
Did you get paid decent?
I got paid more than my coworkers because they assumed I spoke Spanish.
That's hilarious.
Yep. It's pretty great.
He's Mexican guy, so everyone assumes he speaks Spanish.
I have a little color to me. What else?
A little bit mellow.
And then I worked at Lowe's, also in freight. That was overnight. So that I would go in at 3 a.m. and I'd get out at 8 a.m.
You never had to deal with customers, did you?
Nope, we were always closed.
Be nice.
It was very nice.
Cause I mean, I think AJ is like, I say he is like, well, he can. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can talk to people, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, your personality. I couldn't see you, like, working somewhere, like, front cashier. Like, hi, guys, welcome to Bell's, or welcome to Lowe's. Or,
which is why my current job was, like, a complete opposite.
Where do you work at again?
I'm a tutor. Yeah.
That's
for mathnasium.
Which I saw it while I was driving the other day. Mm-hmm. I was driving going towards Crowley. And I saw it. And I was like, oh, my God, AJ works there. So I didn't know where it was because I've never seen it before. That was, like, the first time I've seen it. Is it, like, new, or has it always been there?
It's been there for, like, 4 years.
Wow, I'd never noticed it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. But no, I don't like working at food because people are a pain in the butt. One lady came to the drive-thru. She ordered all high C drinks, and then she got upset because she wanted an Arnold Palmer. But she didn't ask for that. She's like, this, what is this? I said, it's high C. She's like, I don't want this. I was like, but you ordered it. She's like, no, I don't want this. Okay, she's like, I want an Arnold Palmer. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna have to charge you for the Arnold Palmer, obviously, so we have to do like the difference.
Yeah.
She wasn't understanding that at all.
Yeah, because it costs more.
It doesn't really cost more. It was probably like 80 something more cents, like 80.
But it does cost more.
Yeah, because it's lemonade and sweet tea mixed. Yeah, so but she was being really stingy, and I was like, lady, so I did not want to argue because I got in trouble the last time I argued with someone in the drive-thru. I'm putting that in air quotes. Because this lady thought I was having an attitude with her in the drive-thru at the window when I really wasn't, and I had to get kicked off the window, and I moved to drinks. She was just being really rude. She literally had to ask for my name. She was threatening to call corporate because she thought I was like being rude to her.
Was she white?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she was not white. But typically the people that come through, some of them, the ones who like, there's always different ranges of them. It just depends throughout the day. Like in the morning, you have the old white people that are like acting rude for no reason, that are just being really they want everything like this way. And you're like, you pull them because like, we have to cook to order. So if the food's not ready, we're not going to have ready. People complain about waiting like 5 or 10 minutes because it takes a little bit longer because we're a busy restaurant. Yeah. So we have those kind of people. Then you have like obviously like our other races, like our Mexican people and our black people that typically come through. Sometimes if they're just in a bad mood that day, then they're gonna be rude.
I had a friend. He works at Planet Fitness, and he just sends in. This is how he introduced the story. He's like, man, I swear, I'm gonna kill myself just so there'd be one less Mexican in the world.
We're like, what?
What? And so apparently some lady came in to Planet Fitness. She wanted a membership, but she didn't speak very good English.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's trying to explain how the memberships work with what little Spanish he knows, because he doesn't know Spanish at all. So then eventually she just gets frustrated, and as she leaves, she's like, you would think a Mexican would know how to speak Spanish. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's messed up,
And so
bro.
that's why he was like, I contemplate killing myself just so there'd be one less Mexican.
Not everyone that's Mexican has to speak Spanish. There's ones that are just like not in the culture that way. Like they weren't.
Right. Just,
if you're a I don't know. Like,
there's all kinds of people.
It's just Hispanic. Yeah, exactly. But you also were, born also like, here in Texas. So we're not getting a lot of Spanish speakers here in where we're from. Yeah. So, we do, but we don't. And you didn't grow up that way. Your parents were like, okay, I'm going to teach my child Spanish. Because if you teach your child Spanish and then you have English on top of that, that's like a lot. Spanish is a hard language to learn. No, it's not. English is a hard language to learn.
Yeah.
I mixed that up.
English is a hard
people who are trying to learn English, it's tough for them. Yeah. But Spanish is not that hard. But just try to do like both languages, I would think that's pretty tough, trying to handle both. Yeah. For those who had to come and like learn that. But yeah, I agree. I've had some people, a lady who does DoorDash, and she, speaks only Spanish. And unfortunately, we don't have that many people on our crew that speak Spanish, so it was really tough to communicate with her and try to help her what she needs.
But I bet y'all still find a way.
Yeah, we try our best. She shows us her DoorDash app, and most of it's in English, but some of the parts are in Spanish. So like what her order is in English, so we can type the order in. Mm-hmm. But then she's asking all these different questions, like she's like pointing. She tries to point at stuff to like help us like understand what she's trying to say. But if she's having an issue with something, like one day her red card was messing up with the order, like she has to pay because we're not affiliated with DoorDash. Yeah. So she had to swipe the red card, but it wasn't working. And so we were trying to explain to her card wasn't working, but I don't think she was really understanding. So lucky for us, our manager who speaks Spanish, she was there that day and she helped. And then I also have a coworker who speaks Spanish. So lucky that one night she was there, she was helping, because that lady comes often, like to Canes. Like I recognize her quickly, like, and I've only been there for like working at this one, the one in Burleson, for like what 2-3 months now. Mm-hmm. I started in like May. So yeah, 2-3 months now. So I've been working there that one long, but the one in Little Rock, that's when I started at. There's not that many like regulars, but also I don't work up there that much, so I wouldn't know there's any regulars. But I've definitely seen a lot of people in the one in Burleson who come often, and I don't know how people can come to Canes.
Especially, it's like $11 a box.
Yeah, it's expensive. No, it's not $11. You're exaggerating. I was gonna say, I know our price.
$11 for a meal.
It's $13.52 to get a caniac if you don't get like a
caniac.
That's 6 though. That's only 6 fingers.
Nobody gets. Everyone gets a box.
A lot of people get caniacs. Some people get caniac. Your dad ordered a caniac.
That's my dad.
People who want a lot of food will get a caniac. Some people get caniacs, and the box are like the most common ones people get.
Yes, something normal box.
But then if you get like a lemonade, that's like an extra like charge though. That's what's thing. But Cane's was cheaper back.
They're on the higher end. Cane's is on the higher end of
food. We're number 2. Fast food.
They're on the higher end of price when it comes to fast food.
What about Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's up there too. I didn't say they're the highest. I said higher end.
Who else is
a group of them?
Who's in that higher end group?
Higher end group goes Chick-fil-A, then it goes Cane's, then I'd say because it's $10.
Whataburger. Whataburger is a little pricey expensive for some just not that great food.
And then that's all like for our area.
Yeah, I don't really know any other places that are like expensively high.
Places outside of our area, like In-N-Out.
Oh, In-N-Out is a little overpriced for some really
Panda. Panda's, but it's also
that's
Chinese.
In our area.
It's also Chinese food, so it's a little
Panda's different. In our area. We have a Panda here.
Oh, we do have a Panda here.
Yeah, it's right near the Kroger.
Yeah,
I know. No one really probably goes to that much. I don't. I haven't been to Panda in a little bit. I DoorDashed it to my work, and then I think I got food poisoning because I literally felt sick afterwards after eating it, and I regretted it. I was very upset. You know another place, and I know it's not fast food, but I think it's a little pricey. Crumble Cookie.
Yeah, it's just a cookie.
Yep, and it's a dumb price because
Nothing but cakes.
Yeah, that's pricey for just a little sponge cake.
For a Jello-looking cake. It looks like Jello.
It does look like Jello. I never even thought about it. How it's shaped, but it's like a sponge cake. So I get that. Like we order a big bug cake for everyone's birthday each year.
Oh wow.
So we spend we be racking up over
dough.
there. A lot of dough over there.
No wonder the prices are so high.
Maybe. I think that's what they do. That's why I think that's what happened with Cane's and like other restaurants. When they first open, they kind of start, little by little. But then when they start getting more, to their brand, then they're going to bump it up.
Then once everyone is hooked on their food, they raise their price. Just like all these drug dealers out here.
Whoa.
It's the exact same.
I don't know if drug dealers are bumping their... Maybe. Maybe. I guess. They got to make some money somehow. Shit, I don't know. We're just relating fast food to drug dealers all together.
It is. Both are unhealthy for you.
You know what? That is not Chick-fil-A. If you get the grilled chicken sandwich, and I've talked about this to people, stop eating fried chicken. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. Eat grilled chicken, okay? I stopped eating fried stuff probably a year ago. I stopped eating it.
Wow.
Because
I could not do that.
Huh?
I could not do it.
I don't really like the fried. It depends where I'm eating. It depends what place I would cheat. But most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm gonna get grilled chicken, or grilled anything. I don't care what it is. I just don't really want to eat anything that's fried anymore. Yep, I don't know what made me start doing that, but just randomly I just started eating grilled stuff. I'm like, oh my god.
You probably just get sick after eating it, don't you?
What, after eating grilled stuff?
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean after eating
fried.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Last time I probably ate something fried was probably Cane's. But I only can eat one finger and be done. I can't even eat it. I for real have tried to eat fried something and then I'll eat one bite and I'm like, I'm done. Another thing is if you're gonna go to Cane's, get your stuff extra crispy. Just letting you know, it just tastes a little better. Oh my god, that reminds me of a story. This lady came in the drive-thru. See what I'm saying? People can be really picky with their food. This lady said she comes to the drive-thru and she says she wants extra crispy fries, right? Okay, we put that in the fryer for a couple minutes, right? This lady said, I want them like chips. She wants to bite them like chips.
Yeah, like chips.
And I was like...
That's extra.
That's extra. We had to put them in the fryer for 3 minutes. At that point, that thing's almost in the fryer, it's going to turn it's not going to be golden yellow how, fries are usually.
It's going to be black.
It's going to be almost black, like orangey looking color. Our stuff, when it gets in the fryer for a long time, it'll turn orangey, black. Yeah, you know what? That's what she wants to eat. That's what she wants to eat. I'm telling you, I definitely sometimes criticize people who come to the drive-thru and eat certain stuff or order big stuff. And I'd be seeing 2 people in the car. I'm like, okay, maybe they're gonna have a family, but it's still weird that you're coming to the drive-thru eating all this food or having all this. I had someone come to the drive-thru and had $101 order at Cane's.
Dang, so they got 2 Caniacs?
No. They had the stupid 100-finger tailgate. Do you know how long it takes to make 100 fingers?
Probably a while.
Yes. And people can be so, impatient.
Yeah.
They're like, we've been sitting there for so long. Do you want your food half cooked? You want raw chicken?
Yeah.
We'll give you that. But yeah, that man came in. First off, the man came early because he called up and he's like, hey, I'm coming up here at 5:30. What do you do? Come there 10 minutes early. We're supposed to have his food already made, pretty much. He just expected us to have the food.
Yeah.
No, you said 5:30. We're gonna make it a little bit early before then. We didn't have it ready yet, obviously, because he decided. I don't know what time he got there. I'm just making something up, but he got there a little bit too early. The time that he said he was supposed to be there. So I don't know what he expected.
We all should have known,
Yeah, that's what I think a lot of people from Cane's expect us to do. They just expect us to just know their mind. They're like, okay, you know what?
You should know that when they say one thing, it actually means something
they mean the
different.
other. They meant that we should have it an hour ready early. So then it sits there, be cold, and then they complain that the food's cold. So yeah, we need to start thinking that way. I think I'm gonna take that when I go to work back in Little Rock. I need to think ahead of the customer because maybe we'll get some good surveys and get some good reviews. Another weird thing, I don't get why any person leaves reviews on anything. What's your purpose?
That's true. I've never left a review on anything.
I only left a review if it benefits me. Someone said, if you leave a review, you can get a coupon. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the review and just make something up because I want a coupon. But I never got my way to be went to a place, hated it, and was like, I'm writing a review. Only Karens do that.
I don't know.
Only Karens would do that.
Not even like a bad app have I written a review.
Review just like I hate
like,
the app.
this
No,
app
what you
stinks.
do is just delete it, or you just don't go to the restaurant anymore. Why go out of your way to sit on your phone or your computer and type how terrible your experience was and rate it 1 star and then have your name published out there and your ugly picture, your little picture, like little mom dad selfie.
Hold on, show everyone again. Yeah. It's now you see how little sense that made.
Well, no, I forgot about camera, but that's why I made sure I described what I was doing because I know the audience can't see us. But it's okay, guys. Sometimes I raise it up fully there. But anyways, I don't get why people would leave a review for.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there's some funny. You know what? Real quick before we go to our next topic, I kind of want to go to the Canes, like look up Canes and see find a bad review.
Reviews.
I just want to find one bad review because I bet you they're first off on our ratings we have 3.5. So
that's pretty low.
Not what?
It's pretty low.
That's low.
Yeah.
We should be having 4.5.
I only eat at a 4.1 or higher.
Dang.
What Chick-fil-A?
Let's see what Chick-fil-A's rating is.
Yeah, at least a 4.3.
You think so?
Yep.
I bet you it's 4. Okay, which one? The one off John Jones or the one that's South Burleson?
No, South Burleson.
You go to that one off the highway? Ew. I hate the one off John Jones. It's better. That's the one near HEB.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
You like the one that's off the highway?
Yeah.
Ew. I bet you that one has lower ratings.
No, but it has higher ratings.
Okay, so let's look at the one that's near HEB. Where is that at? So the one at HEB.
South Burleson.
3.5. That's not South Burleson.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. You're right. That one's Burleson. South Burleson. That's the one I eat at. This is 3.5.
The one by HEB?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You eat at
that's
this
the
one?
I eat, yes.
Okay, I thought you were talking about. I said, do you eat the one off the highway?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, you don't eat at places that are 4.0 and above because that one's 3.5.
4.1 and above.
Oh, this one's 3.5.
Oh, dang.
Come on, Chick-fil-A. Why are you 3 point?
I
I want to know the reviews there. Like, what do people have to say about Chick-fil-A?
I don't know.
You know, people can be so rude. What about the? That's not what I was looking for. I was saying, what about the one that's over there off the highway? What's their rating? I bet they're lower. There's no way they're higher.
Yeah, they're probably.
No one
lower.
eats there. Nope, 3.5. I think it's all. I guess it's all equal.
Well, it's all Chick-fil-A, so.
I mean, it's all Chick-fil-A, but I think for me, it's like the the workers might be different. Like I like the people off John Jones better than the one there.
What? Which one are you talking about?
Okay, so the one that's near HEB, I like those people better than the one off the highway.
Okay.
Because I don't know why I like them better. Maybe because I go to that one more often.
John Jones.
Yeah, that's the street name, John Jones.
Is it really?
Yeah, I know street names. Yeah, I'm cool. That's John Jones, I believe. Yeah. And then Burleson Boulevard is the one off the highway. Yeah. Yes, I promise.
I know that one.
Yeah. Why? I forgot you don't have an iPhone, but iPhones are now like trying to like track people and it kind of getting on my nerves right now.
Oh wow, they're being more transparent with that now.
Yeah, they're actually asking you, do you want to be tracked?
Wow.
And you can reject, but like it's the fact that they're asking you, is it okay if we track you?
Yeah, well before they didn't, so.
Yeah, but now they ask. You know, now they're being polite.
Now it's a problem.
Yeah.
They should have done it without me knowing.
They're like, yeah, now we're gonna ask you if it's okay. Okay, fine. I'm on the review. I just want to see. This is not Cane's. What is this? Wait, why did someone say about pizza? Hold on.
Wait, what did it say? Read it.
Oh wait, no. This is a different place. Sorry. This is a pizza place they left a review. I was confused. Here we go. Wait. Here's the reviews.
No, sort all the like.
I want to go to the bad ones.
Yeah, the 1-star ones.
Oh wow, this lady took a picture of her food being messed up.
Okay.
That stinks. Okay, are we going to the worst or the best ones?
Just the bad ones.
Okay, let me sort it to like the lowest ratings.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go for this one. First one said, this one's a long one. Check your order before you leave the drive-thru window. I ordered Jing Pup. What is they talking? This is not Cane's.
Maybe that's why they didn't get their order right.
Because
they ordered everything but chicken.
yeah, because it literally says they ordered Jingle Pup Plush Pet Jean. The cashier didn't include it in my order, but did include her attitude. Did include her attitude.
Did include her.
This was a year ago.
That's funny.
When I asked for which of the unmarked drinks was Coke and which one was Dr. Pepper. Sometimes you can tell, like one's darker, but I'm not gonna say. I walked inside with the receipt to get my Jingle Pup. I think it's the dog.
Okay.
They wanted the dog that Jean forgot. I guess it's the person who rang her up. Jean rang her up. Forgot. And the guy at the counter didn't believe me and gave me a hard time. Wow.
Interesting.
No one rated that. No one even gave them nothing. They said, dude, this was stupid. Okay, here we go. Another one. Someone said, they're always in a rush to get through. They never get the orders right. A bunch of rude high school kids. True. I definitely agree with that. But, whoa. Someone left. This was 5 years ago, but they left a good one. Good long one. This definitely looks like a Karen, because look at her photo. No, don't want to be rude, but look at her photo. Does she not look like a mom? Bit. Like a middle-aged mom that just has like 2 kids and they just like run her crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what she looks like. Her name's Helter. Okay. Helter S. Helter S. I'm reading your review. This was 5 years ago though. It said the Burleson location is garbage. Skip. I usually love Raising Cane's. The box combo is cheap, easy, and almost always fresh at Cane's. I used to go to the location over on Hewlin Street, but my family lives in Burleson, so I've been to this location two times now. This location is garbage. I'm reading how she sounds. Okay. You'll think they have all the hype on the radio and television for this new location in Burleson. The service, the food, the quality will be better. Here's my experience. 1. The food was lukewarm and soggy both times. Not fresh. 2. If you're in the dining room, good luck getting your food in a timely manner. Drive-thru gets the most attention and the fastest service here. Which is true.
That's most fast food places.
Most fast food places want to get the drive-thru out fast. But okay. 3. The staff is rude. Typically of the youth Burleson restaurant hire. I'm a 10-year plus... She said 10-year plus year Burleson resident. Almost everyone in Burleson... almost every Burleson restaurant is this way. Meaning we have rude youth people. Maybe we just don't like...
maybe if she raised them better, they wouldn't
Maybe you don't make little Johnny boys scream at you, Mom, I hate you. Then they wouldn't be at Cane's being rude to customers. Exactly. Okay, so she said that. The Cane's on Hewlin is always speedy, fresh, crispy, and awesome. Skip this cruddy location. If this was the first Cane's experience I've ever had, I'll skip it again. Ooh. And she got a click for useful, funny, and cool. Someone gave her a funny. Like, what was funny about it?
It was probably her other account.
She liked all of them. I don't know. I don't know how people have time to just go out of their way and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take pictures of my food, show them how gross my food looked like, and ruin their business. When Cane's is making a lot of money, like they're not even bothered. Like, yeah, they're bothered. Like, of course, like we want to do good by every customer, but
they're also making tons of money.
So we can't. I
think it would only matter. If
Todd Graves is literally rolling in money right now. He's literally doing like snow angels, and it's like millions of dollars from this food restaurant. That literally, fun fact. No, his professors did not think he would be successful. They literally thought a chicken place, no one's gonna want to eat that. And look right now, everyone eats there. Everybody. And they go home and make reviews about it later. Yeah. After they eat their food, devour it, and say, this was terrible. But still ate it, though. I don't get why people do that. Just don't go there again. That's my personal opinion is. If you don't like it, don't come back. But it's the fact that people come back and they order more. Anyways, that's just like my fun little work story. I need to quit soon because I can't keep working at fast food. I have patience, but it's just, there's days where I'm just like, I don't know what you people expect from us. We're not superhumans. Yeah. Most fast food places are typically, they're ran by younger kids. Like, you can get hired at a fast food restaurant, at like 15,
17.
16? No.
16?
16. Typically like 15, 16. I think at Chick-fil-A you can get hired at 14.
I don't know.
I heard that you can get hired. I know you don't know, but I'm just telling you that I've heard from other people. So imagine a 14-year-old giving you your food. What do you expect them to be, all nice and dandy? They're miserable in the world. No.
Yeah.
In this society.
At least be nice. If you get my order wrong, you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I messed up your
order.
Oh yeah,
of course. Okay. Well, do you think people from like McDonald's are nice?
Yeah, actually.
I don't really go there often. I'm just saying. I'm just knowing that's a bad fast food place. I bet you have 2 stars.
But if they're mean and my order is correct, then it's like, okay, well, they get a pass because at least they did their job.
At least they did their job.
But if they're nice and they mess it up, then they get a pass because they're nice.
Yeah, and I'm typically nice people, but they get mad because it's wrong.
It's because of your attitude.
Yeah, clearly that review got to me for a reason. The order is right, but
That's so weird. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's weird when people are like, "I don't like your attitude." It's like, I don't like yours.
Aren't you just giving me right when you're giving? I'm giving you the same thing you're giving me. Like, I don't think people know, but like, you rub off energy. Like, I don't know what you expect when some lady's screaming at me, yelling like the boat's behind the. Like, am I supposed to be like, oh, ma'am, I'm so like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm a human being at the end of the day. Like, if this was like a lady on the street just yelling at me for no reason, I would probably be like, lady, calm down.
Like, chill.
Your life is not over this little box of food.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be okay. Like, look, some people come back and they drive through, be like, I ordered a 3-finger and I only had 2 fingers. Okay. You're like, okay. I'm sorry that you only had 1 finger. That was what happened. Yeah. A lady came to the drive-thru, and that's what she said. I had an attitude with her when she was saying, I was trying to understand. I was like, are you sure you have 2 fingers? Only 2? She's like, yeah, I only have 2. Da, da, da. She was getting mad at me. I was like, and I yelled to them, like, probably I yelled to the kitchen having an attitude, but she thought I was having an attitude with her. But I was telling them, give me another finger, blah, blah. And I was like, because she was being so rude to me talking over 1 finger.
Did you just like hand her the finger, or did y'all put it like in a tiny box?
We had to put it in a tiny box and give it to them.
That's awesome. Next time I go to Cane's, I want you to put each finger in a tiny box.
You're not getting a tiny box.
Please.
No. If you order more than 1, or if you order more than 2 fingers, let's just say if you order 1 finger, like opposite from the box or whatever, yeah, we're going to put it in a little tiny little clamshell.
But why can't you put 3 fingers, 1 in each box?
Because that's a waste of boxes, and you're killing the environment.
How many boxes are you handing out?
A lot, because people get the tiny. Okay, if you want a tiny box, get a kids meal. The kids meal comes in the tiny box.
I want a box, but with tiny boxes in the box.
No, they're not that tiny. They're not like little. What are those things called?
I want my chicken fingers in their own box.
Okay, well, if you come to the drive-thru,
I'm gonna ask for it.
You're gonna drive them crazy.
I'm gonna ask for it.
They're not gonna.
How much extra work is it? Just 2 extra boxes.
Well, that's a waste of boxes, though. You're wasting boxes.
Yeah, but that's fine.
So you're gonna go to the drive-thru and say, "Hey, I want."
Do you pay for the boxes?
No, but the company does. Because it's my money. It's my money.
It's not coming out of your check. You still get paid the same.
It doesn't matter. I feel like we don't make enough business, and you're not gonna get paid. But
you get paid more because it takes longer. You get paid by the hour.
No, we don't want you to drive too long, though. No, imagine you come to the drive, say you want a 3-finger, but you want it all in separate, like the fingers all separately.
Yeah.
I don't think we would understand. We would be like, why would he want this?
Oh, yeah, no, it would definitely be confusing, and I'm down to explain it. But I want it to happen. That's the thing.
You're like, okay, listen here. I want the fingers, right? But in separate little boxes.
They would be like, I'm sorry, sir, I don't understand. Be like, it's okay, I expected this. I want each finger in its own tiny box.
So it can have its own little special home.
Yeah. And then if she says, we can't do that, I'm going to just say, please.
Please. Or we'll go on Yelp and write a bad review. They didn't give me my summer boxes!
How much longer could it take? Like an
extra 20 seconds? It's not going to take long, but it just be the thought of just like, why would he want to do that? It's
completely fine.
So I'm going back to this review where he said that his plush toy wasn't included in the order, but her attitude was included.
That's so funny.
That's the most clever review, dude. Who was this? Let me look at his name quick. Karen. It's basically Karen, but
yeah. Oh, then it must be a fake review.
Karen would be like Karen.
Yeah, Karen. It looks like a fake review then.
That's still a funny review though.
It is funny.
No, I think it's an actual account because I mean, it might be. Well, good job, Karen. That was OG. That was a good way to say it. My food wasn't there, but her attitude was.
But her attitude was boom roasted.
Boom roasted. Oh my gosh. Okay, on with the work stuff. Have you been watching the Olympics at all?
I've been watching the Olympics.
Me too.
Shout out to China.
What? Yeah, shout out to China. You guys have some good-looking people. Oh.
What? No. We're talking about good-looking people. Shout out to the women's events.
On the skateboarding, people have been obsessed.
Yes,
I know you're talking about because they're on TikTok.
Oh my god.
AJ's mind went blown when he saw.
Women's skateboarding is like.
Those are your types right there. I bet. Yeah. They're your type right there. Yeah, I've been seeing on TikTok. everyone like has been talking about the Olympics, but not for the right reason. They're talking about how attractive people are.
Yeah,
they're like, guys, thank God that Olympics added surfing. Look at this guy. And you're like, think about what he did. He's a pro athlete at the highest level, but he's attractive.
I think they forgot he won silver.
Yeah,
so he's like the second best surfer in the world.
but he's hot. That's what everyone on TikTok's. They're not even focused on what they're doing. Yeah. They definitely didn't just like beat a world record. No, they're hot and they're amazing. That's what they care about right now. That's what social media is doing. They're not even like acknowledging that this person's worked, dedicate their whole life for one competition they had to wait for 4 years to do, but they're hot. So that's amazing. That's literally every sport I've been seeing that: swimming, surfing, skateboarding. Like the guys' skateboard team and the girls, but everyone's like they're hot. Because these are the new sports, like surfing, not the swimming, but like surfing and the skateboarding and stuff is like, that's the newest sport. So everyone's like, thank God the Olympics added this. Yeah, literally, they make edits of these people.
That's weird.
How attractive they are. I'm like, let's focus on them winning medals for the country. Like making money for themselves.
Oh, did you see the guy that like, in skateboarding, he did I think it's called a rail slide or something like that. And then there was like another pole on the other side.
Was he American or was he?
And I don't remember, but there's another rail on the other side of him, and he like kind of lost his board and he slid, and his legs went on both sides. Oh my God, that'd be painful. It looked painful because he was moving fast.
Yeah, I don't know how fast they go on the boards, but I thought
after grinding, they go really fast.
Props to these people with these sports, man. These new sports, I really like them. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it because I mean, typically
BMX racing, that one's exciting.
Oh, that one's cool that I saw. That's what I'm saying. These are like cool little sports they're adding in there.
There's more mixed sports.
Mixed sports?
Yeah, like one man, one woman.
Yeah, like, I mean, they've always had like for tennis, they've always had like mixed stuff. They've always had like mixed doubles.
Yeah, but like
and
there's mixed table tennis now.
Mixed table, yeah. They added. I was gonna say that. That was the next sport I was gonna say. They have that now, which is really cool.
And do they have mixed beach volleyball?
No, they just have women and men's, which I didn't know they had men's, but now I know that now. And so, but I also didn't know they had 3 versus 3 basketball. Didn't know that.
They do?
They have 3 versus 3. Women, cool. USA, we won gold medal in 3 versus 3. Yeah.
Hey.
Look at us go. We're coming. I want to check the medal standings right now because I think we're
above. We're winning.
You think so? I think because maybe China's up there right now.
Well, they have more gold medals than us, but we have way more medals.
So, but we won gold, AJ? Come on, we're America?
Well, we have, I think,
I'm just kidding.
Last I checked, we had 30 gold and they had 36, but we had
more
20 silver and they had like 12. So that's kind of where we're beating them.
See, but I think always for like the past years, we've always been like up there with China and us. Mm-hmm. What it is about China, like we're always just like.
Well, they have a huge population. That's why.
Well, I mean, true.
Yeah, so
we're up there.
Generally, more people, more talent.
But also, I'm glad we're talking about China. But I watched a documentary, not a documentary, but it was like a little short film documentary about the Chinese like gymnasts, and they start recruiting kids as young as the age of like probably like 12.
Yeah,
and they're like, when we ready you to be ready to be in the Olympics, like.
But the U.S. does it too. They just do it with capitalism.
I guess. Cause I was just watching like them, and these kids are like, no, but it's sad from like hearing like the people in China, because like, yeah, I had to sacrifice my whole childhood just to train for the Olympics. You're training for one main event for every 4 years. Imagine that, being a little kid. Have to get recruited by these random people come to your school. We need you. We need you to be on the Chinese gymnastic team.
Well, they probably show some interest.
Maybe.
Show some talent, and then they're recruited.
No, I think they just pull kids and they just like have kids who are in the gym.
I don't think it's like, all right, Jimmy, you turned 6, time to try out for the gym team or gymnast.
We don't know what China's doing there. Yeah. I'm just saying, yes, I know what you mean. Yes, they probably are like in the gym working, but like, you wouldn't expect you being 6 learning how to do like a little roll and be like, okay, we need you on the gymnastics team now.
Yeah, it's probably like they show a little bit of talent.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, probably. But I just still think that's a little sad because like you dedicated your whole life to it and then like you probably
Although, how funny would it be if they just walk into a kindergarten classroom and they're like, all right, and you, come with us.
Let's go.
You're a gymnast now.
Get on the trampoline and go. Start flipping. They just expect, the kid's like, What? I've just been playing with cars and Barbies and all.
See this, Matt? You're gonna be doing flips for the rest of your life.
I couldn't imagine. That's what I said, man. I could not imagine. These athletes are. I look up to every single athlete who compete in the Olympics, especially those who went like multiple times throughout like 4 years. Like you going back every 4 years. Props to you. Like I don't know how I could do it.
So what are you looking at now? The gold.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna look that up.
The medal standings.
Yes, I'm gonna look that up because I want to know. Because I just want to know who's like in the top 3. So what I Google, just like what would I Google?
Gold or no, just look up
Tokyo
Olympic medal standings.
Yeah, Olympic medal standings. Because I want to know. Oh, I found 20%. I want to know. Here we go. Medal count. There it is. I think we're up there. Yep. Yeah. So dang, we got bumped out of 3. We're 3.
Oh,
we have
3.
Well, no, we're not 3. I mean, we're technically 1 because we have more medals overall. But China has 16 gold medals. Japan has 15. And
what's the date on that?
It says 2020.
No, but like the day.
The day?
Yeah. So like, is it
not
sure
updated?
That's the
Maybe
most recent.
Maybe it's not. But I mean, it made it seem like it's updated.
I could have sworn it said 30.
Maybe there is more. Maybe I'm tripping. Hold on. I think you're thinking of in total.
Maybe I'm looking at
Yeah, I think you're thinking in total because in total we have 41.
Okay.
But I'm saying how many? Ooh, maybe later. But I'm saying 16 is China. 16 gold medals for China. 15 gold medals for Japan, and then we have 14 gold medals.
Yeah, Japan is killing it. I forgot.
Yeah, they're doing good.
They're doing real good.
I really feel bad for Naomi Osaka though, cause she's like half Asian and half black.
Mm-hmm.
But she's obviously she was born in Japan, so she
Mm-hmm.
what am I trying to say? Represented Japan for the tennis, but she got out the 3rd round, which is tough because she's always been really good. But she's
only 16.
Huh?
She's also only...
No, she's 23.
Oh, 23.
Naomi Osaka.
My bad, yeah.
You're thinking of Coco, which I don't think she's... At the Olympics, I haven't seen her yet. I haven't heard nothing about Coco Gauff. But Coco Gauff's 17, actually.
Oh, 17.
But I haven't heard anything from her, so... I'm waiting. But yeah, Japan and...
Shout out to the Philippines for winning their first gold medal ever. Women's weightlifting.
Yeah! Okay, I see you. Yeah, I props to those girls too, because let's believe. I saw one of the girls from Great Britain. She literally did a snatch, right? This lady nearly passed out during her snatch, but still finished the whole jerk. Mm-hmm. I was like, if it was me, I would have passed out. Because that's a lot of weight on your shoulder, like right here. That's cutting off airway. Yeah. Like, I lift too. Like, I don't lift that much. But, like, I lift for track, and we have to do, like, hand cleans. And when we clean, we hit it right here. And so when I'll do like 100 and something, and it'll hit right here, and it hurts. Mm-hmm. So imagine doing like, I don't know what the weight was there. I bet you it was crazy amount. But when she did it, like, she literally just like lost breath, but still finished the whole thing. I was like, wow, can't be me. But no, but overall, it's the Olympics. It's been good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching like bits and pieces because I haven't been able to like watch it all, but
most of it's at night.
But yeah, it's exactly. But I've been keeping track of it. But I think it's been tough because I've been seeing like Simone Biles right now. She had to pull out because she's been having a lot of mental issues going on, which I think that's what makes me frustrated, that people don't understand being that high of a pro athlete. Yeah. You have an expectation from the country. And the coaches and the fans and everybody. Yeah. And they expect you to be like, you need to win this gold medal for your country or you're doomed. Like, it's like...
They also do it to themselves a little bit. Like, you just put...
So much pressure.
You know how they always say that, there's a saying, it's like, no one's a harder critic than you are yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and I bet you that's what Simone felt by why she pulled out. She didn't feel like she was doing her best, which you could see in a lot of her little vaults and everything. Even her floor routine, she has a lot of power, which is awesome, which I love about her. But when she was doing her routine, she literally stepped out of bounds. Like, way out of there. And it was like, so that's like, I bet you for her, that was just mentally was getting rough. Yeah. So she was like, I just need to step down. And I think she said it great in her interview. She was talking about that she was, I don't want to quote exactly what she said, but what she pretty much said is that sometimes you just need a break, or you're not going to enjoy your sport anymore.
Exactly.
Like, you're going to be a better athlete if you just take time to just really just collect yourself. Because then you're going to just burn yourself out. Yeah. And it was cool because Michael Phelps kind of like quoted Simone Biles and like, praised her for, taking that big
Yeah.
step for stepping down because she knew, some of us knew going in, she was the favorite. Everyone was expecting us Americans to win golds for, gymnastics, which we didn't. We won silver for the team. But hey, it's not the end of the world if we win or lose. Like, everyone on the internet needs to back off on these athletes. Like, you don't understand what they go through on a day-to-day basis, and having to go just like on your phone and just go on social media for someone just to bash you. You're literally sitting on the couch eating chips, watching them compete and be like, oh, they're not doing good over there. You can't do that.
Yeah, these are probably people that can barely give a presentation to a
classroom without shit.
So imagine being on TV on the biggest televised
millions of people seeing you, and you have to be, you literally have to be this way for everybody, not just your own country. Everybody's expecting you to do great.
Yeah.
Not every athlete's gonna have a great day. Yeah. Not every athlete's gonna break the world record or the Olympic record. Like, that's not how it's gonna work in life. So people just really need to like understand that, like, as much as any sport's physical, there's a lot of mental aspects that go in it. There's like, even with me personally, I've dealt with stuff with mental issues as well, with being an athlete in track and being just like a woman of color in track. So like, what I deal with personally is like, I deal with body imagery. Like, I deal with issues with my body, which I've dealt with since like I was like 14. I've always had issues with my weight and like how I want to be perceived. Like, I don't want to be too skinny, but I don't want to be too big. And in being in track, you do need to be this kind of certain figure. You need to be this certain weight so you can carry yourself down the track or the runway. Whatever sport you're doing, you want to have this good balance. And I've always struggled with that. So mentally, it's taken a toll on me. My freshman year, I think I was the most I've ever gained. I was probably close to almost hitting 140 pounds. And I felt the worst I've ever felt in my whole life. I was crying constantly at school. Like, I was, at that point, I wanted to give up on track. And then even in second year going, after, like, when we got shut down for COVID and kind of come back for track, I wanted to give up then too. Like, I had no mental motivation to run track. And I've done it my whole life. So I know these athletes are feeling the exact same way as me too, because you training your whole life for something to get to the point where you want to be in life, which I've always, growing up, I wanted to be a collegiate athlete. I've always wanted to. So me getting to that point and then me getting there and then just like being so mentally broken down was tough on me, because I was like, dang, I've always loved this sport, but I'm getting to the point where I hate it, And that's what Simone Biles was saying, is like, you just need a break sometimes. You can't always be on the go with your sport. Yeah. You still have to have that passion, that love for it.
Yeah, definitely. You see it a lot in sports. The most, I think it applies to basically everything.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But I think sports is a great example of it, because even when I did soccer in high school, I was varsity 3 years, tried out for a regional team in Texas, made it, had talked to tons of coaches for college teams, and was getting several scholarships from lower college teams, but there were still scholarships to play. And then I was like, I didn't see it. Like, I still talked to them. I, jumped through all the hoops and stuff. And I don't play soccer in college because in the back of my mind, I just made sure I reassured myself it was always something that I wanted to do for fun.
Yeah, it was.
Whenever you try to make something you do for fun your job, you kind of lose your original goal sometimes.
And I think that's definitely. I also, what I was trying to say, just me, everyone struggles with mental health. It doesn't. Everyone does. There's always something.
I just like that we use athletes because it's a good example.
It's a good one, and also I don't think a lot of people expect athletes to deal with certain stuff. Yeah. They expect us to be this strong interior people, like we can conquer the world type, especially pro athletes. They put them on a higher pedestal. Like they're people treat the pro athletes like superhumans.
They're like above, I would say, celebrities and
most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. So they put them on a higher pedestal than anybody. So that's why I think people don't expect athletes to go through anything mentally. They think that we're invincible. Yeah,
when it comes to like the pedestal of, I guess, life achievements, it goes pro athletes, BTS, the president.
BTS.
And then like celebrities
and then the rest of us in this
What do you
world.
mean, like BTS? Yeah, BTS is almost. They're gonna pass athletes, I think, one day.
Good old BTS, man.
Yeah.
That's what I am with BTS.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like that's just I just know with me being an athlete and just being a collegiate athlete.
Yeah.
I just know that's the kind of stuff that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like I said when I talk about my weight. Weight also just gives me anxiety as well. Like just thinking about it, I barely can step on a scale. That gives me anxiety. It's bad. I can't do it. I used to get to a point where like I wouldn't eat food because I did not want to gain weight. And I also lose weight very easily as well. So that's been an issue with it. So it's been tough for me just like trying to, maintain this imagery of as an athlete in track. And also like I like how you were talking about soccer because I played soccer too as a kid. And I was playing select, like I was practice every day, tournaments every weekend. I was on the go, and this was probably when I was like in 4th grade.
Yeah.
So I was like 10 or 11?
Yeah.
Young age, and you're doing all this at a young age. And obviously, when you're that young, your body's, you're able to do all that.
But your mind is not.
Your mind's not thinking about that. But
it's still got time to
develop.
Decide what is healthy for itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But my mom felt like it was unhealthy for me, so that's why I had to get pulled out. Yeah. She was like, "This is too much. We barely have time to do anything. We couldn't get to go to church on Sundays because I was tournament every weekend." So
soccer does take up a ton of time.
It really does. It really does. I really wish that I continued in it though. I should have not quit after 8th grade. I should have went in high school. I think I would have got scholarships for it. Oh, another thing. It doesn't matter what athlete you are. If you're a D1 athlete, D2, D3, or even JUCO, you're amazing.
Any kind of athlete.
Any kind of athlete, just in anything. Well, I'm just talking mainly about college. Because getting to that collegiate level is no joke. It doesn't matter if you're in JUCO, the lowest level to the highest level. You're elite. Cool. You're an elite person because you took all that training and all the blood, sweat, and tears, everything to apply it to try to go to college and do a sport.
Yeah, I always try to hype up my college athlete friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's so cool. You're like,
that's cool. You're like legit. You're like kind of like
not scholarship.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You made it, dude. Like I don't even care if you're a walk-on. If you're going out and trying to like be a collegiate athlete, you're at the top of the percentage of the world out here. If everyone could be an athlete, then then the Olympics will be boring. Then if everyone could just be a pro athlete, then there would be just nothing to watch in the Olympics because everyone's doing it. Yeah. But those are the people that are high up there who's worked their whole life for that glory. Like oh my god, I almost forgot the girl's name. The gymnast that just recently won gold. Sunny Lee, that was her name. Yeah, she just won gold. Listening to her story and what the things she's went through, amazing. That's what I'm saying. Those people work their whole life just to get that one moment of glory. Yeah. Getting that gold medal probably means everything. And I remember being a kid, I wanted to go to the Olympics. But like, I think when I got to like high school and like probably probably high school, kind of had reality. I was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this every day and working out every day.
You can still make it. There are people in the Olympics at like 25, 27.
There's a girl that's in gymnastics. She's like in her 40s. She's went to every gymnastics since she was like...
That's pretty cool.
Since she was like 16. And she's still in it at 43. So yeah, nothing's impossible. If people tell you that things are impossible, then they're just not open-minded people because you can do anything if you just apply yourself. If you really work for something, you can do it. Definitely. Like, you don't need people to bring you down. Those kind of people that are in your life, they're probably the ones that are telling you that you can't do something. You should just cancel them out. Yeah, just like... They don't even let them affect you because that's what these pro athletes have to do is these haters. Those haters motivate people. You're like, okay, you're telling me I can't do this and I can't do that? Okay, watch. I'm gonna do it and then exceed your expectations too. Like, oh, you thought I couldn't do this? I did more than you thought I could do. Yeah. And that's what I respect those. That's definitely what motivates me is spite. I said that's spite. Spite. Yeah. I remember that being, I think that's how I was when I was like in middle school. This one kid, I mean, now I'm not in the Olympics now, but I just remember this one kid that told me, he was like, Auntie, you can't go to the Olympics. Okay, watch. I mean, obviously I'm not the Olympics right now, but I'm just saying, I'm a collegiate athlete. Yeah, exactly. But it's just the fact that someone doubted me and was like, you can't do something, made me want to do it more. Yeah. And I've always been like that. If anyone told me I couldn't do nothing, like, you're ridiculous. Or people would say like, oh, you're not stronger than... a boy or something. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, bet. I'm gonna work my butt off and I'm gonna be stronger than you.
Yeah.
Watch.
I really hate it when people say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" It's like, what do you mean?
Why are you
Like,
doubting me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you doubting me?
It's like, why are you asking a question to make me think
I can't do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I think these athletes have to do. They have to take that hate and all that anger and motivate them to be better. But not everyone's like that. There's just times where you're just mentally just so broken down from all the hate that it's a lot. Like, I know.
And not even just hate, too. It's like sometimes
the pressure.
Sometimes being supportive is just as bad.
But it's bad because you're like, I need to breathe.
Yeah.
I need to be by myself. Like, I know Sha'Carri is probably not having the year she wants to have with the whole weed thing and not being able to. Like, track just now started.
Yeah.
I know how badly she wants to be there. Of course, you want to be there. This is the moment that you've been dreaming for your whole life. But one little mistake sets you back. And now everyone will let it down and everyone's on her case. But who knows what she was going through that moment where she had to lean towards, weed. We don't know what she was going through. Because we don't care enough to understand what those people are going through on a day-to-day basis. We don't care. We just want them to win gold medals and represent our country. That's one thing we care about. And that's what people forget is
the problem.
They're humans too.
Yeah.
We're not just athletes. We're not these people who just work out. Like, we're not like these robot people who expect we just wake up, go work out, go back to sleep, and just rinse and repeat, do the same thing. We're not like that. We have emotions. We breathe the same air. We bleed all the same.
Yeah.
So we all go through the same thing. So it's just like, people shouldn't be so rough on people that are like that are that big name. Not just athletes, just big name people in general.
Yeah.
Celebrities too. Like, this goes for anybody. You don't need to be so harsh on a person. That goes with just you and me in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what
it goes for everyone.
Yeah, I don't know what you go through on a day-to-day basis. Doesn't mean I need to be rude to you, or if you're having a bad day or something. I shouldn't be rude. If I don't know what you're going through. So I think people just should be more empathetic in a way.
Yeah.
In a way, and understand. Okay, hey, like, they're just having a rough time right now.
Yeah, but the internet allows you to be less empathetic.
Yeah, because you're behind a screen.
Exactly.
And no one can see you.
You don't have to do any public speaking.
No public speaking. Because I bet you, if that athlete or whoever that celebrity was standing right in front of you, you would be all over them, so excited to meet them. You could not say the things you say on the internet. I can say that I don't like this person for this, but if they were standing right in front of me, I'd be like shivering my boots. No, you wouldn't say this kind of stuff. The internet allows people to be bullies.
Exactly.
It allows it. And it stinks that it's that way, but it's just how society has grown.
Yeah, it's just how it is now.
Nowadays, it's just how it grows. But yeah, so that's pretty much. But I'm enjoying the Olympics. I really wish there could be spectators this year. But I mean, we always got.
Yeah, I've been watching the Olympics and there's so many exciting moments, and I just kind of look at the crowd and I'm like, man,
dang! Imagine there was like 1,000 people.
If there were people, they'd be going crazy. Cause I know I'm going crazy sitting here.
Just sitting on watching on TV. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to the next year. I think it will be 2024.
It's every 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying because they had a 2021.
Yeah, I think they should do it after
mess with the time.
They start. I think they're still going to start from 2024.
Okay, so yeah. So they get 3 more. They'll have 3 years.
Yeah.
But then also don't forget, Winter Olympics is going to be 2022, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's in 2 years.
2 years? Yeah. So is it? I thought it was.
Well, it's 2 years after the
Summer Olympics? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, I probably should pay attention to the Winter Olympics. Give them some credit. Because I know what their doings are too. Love ice skating though. Really enjoy watching that. And snowboarding's cool. But I don't know any other sports that are in the winter, so.
The skiing.
Oh yeah.
There's several skiing.
Dude, those ski jumps people be doing, they be going off a high ramp and trying to land. That was on the Wii.
Bobsledding.
The Wii U, they had that, the Wii U. They had
the
jump thing. I used to be so good at that. I bet you I can't do that in real life. I'll break a leg.
Definitely not. Have you seen Eddie the Eagle? It's about a guy that does the ski jumps.
I've never heard of that.
And I think he wants to go to the Olympics for it, but his country doesn't have a team, so he makes it by default.
He's like, you're just there. You represent yourself.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
No, I think he breaks his neck or something.
But go USA, because we're
oh god,
he breaks his neck. Go USA. I'm really hoping for. I'm excited to watch the Olympics.
Oh, Hugh Jackman's in it. You've never seen Eddie the Eagle?
No, I haven't seen this.
You need to watch more movies.
I don't watch movies. We've already had a conversation about this.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Well, I can't send you movies like I send you music.
I haven't listened to the music that you just sent me.
Why?
I haven't had time.
It's really good.
I've had time. I'm sorry. I'm busy.
All right.
I want to see like the ranking. Who's like ranking in total right now? Okay, so China is number 2 in ranking of
Who's number 1?
We're number 1.
Oh,
we're number 1 in
you
total.
said we were number 3.
Well, technically, yeah, we're number 3, but we're like ranking in total number 1 in medals.
Number 3 in what?
I don't know how they're ranking this because we're number 3. I guess they're doing it based off gold medals.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, super cool. Props to all the athletes. Keep pushing. When is it? Olympics is over on the 8th, I believe.
I don't know.
I think August 8th is like the last day. So let's go, America. Let's get up in the rankings.
Yeah, we can catch them with equestrian. I know we can do it.
Oh yeah, they do have equestrian.
It's weird. Have you watched it?
No,
the one I watched, they just kind of like pranced around while music was playing. Imagine, the floor routines for gymnasts?
Yeah. Having that on a horse, though.
But they can't do flips or anything.
The horse just...
Yeah.
It makes that
noise. He just, like, walks, and it kind of looks like a little,
They get points for doing... What do you win? Like, what points... What do you get points on how clean the horse is? I don't know what you get. What do you get? Like, do they not jump over stuff?
I don't know how to describe... No, I'm just talking about the one I saw.
Okay.
Because there's a ton of different...
Yeah. But in that
the one I saw, it looked like a floor routine
for
without the flips. And he kind of looked so... God, how do you describe it? Imagine if there was an imaginary double Dutch rope.
Yeah, and
he's kind of like skipping around.
Yeah,
with music. They played like...
So
music.
maybe the horse is trained to kind of like go with the beat.
I don't know, but
I don't know how
it was weird.
That's what I'm trying to understand, how you score a horse.
Also, who wins the medal in that case? Does the horse win it, or does the person riding the horse win it?
Ooh, that is a good question.
I think it should go to the horse. Yeah.
Well, but the human trains the horse to be that well.
I guess, but the horse ultimately
has the power to be like, am I going to retain this or not?
Did Usain Bolt win the gold medal, or did his
trainers
team?
did?
Yeah.
True.
And if the horse wins the medal, then we should have turtle racing. That's all I'm saying. We need. What was I saw on YouTube? What was
Bunny
I
race?
Saw?
What did I saw?
What was I saw is what you said.
That is called Jalen language. You're gonna learn that over the time. I have my own language, guys.
Bunny racing, you know how dangerous that is?
But I've seen it on YouTube.
No, but if their heart rate gets too fast,
it can explode.
No, they just die.
Oh, okay.
Because a bunny's heart rate resting is close to death.
Well, sometimes when they were racing, they stopped. So I thought that was cool.
Oh.
Also, I saw a turtle and it moved pretty faster than I thought.
Probably trying not to die if they stopped.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I think we should have bunny racing.
Bunny racing, yes.
Bunny racing, I'm down with the turtle. We should just go to the Olympic Committee and just ask
turtle racing. We should just race all kinds of different animals.
Yeah, we could do all kinds of animals.
We need a new Olympics.
We need an animal Olympics and get all your pets, just like they have the dog shows. Mm-hmm. Let's do that, but for like every animal. Bring your pet, bring your snake, bring your tarantula.
You know what? Let's just have animal racing only. Let's figure out what the fastest animal is.
Wouldn't that be a cheetah? I mean, no one's owning a cheetah. Never mind.
No, I don't know.
Whatever, like best pet owner, like pet you have, like you own.
Whatever that we can bring. If it can be trained, then it can.
If you own a pet and you can train it to be fast, bring it
Some
here.
Some people own tigers.
Yeah, so I say we need to host our own Olympics.
So that could end.
So 2020. What year should we do this?
Well, it should be. I think it should go after the Winter Olympics.
Okay, so
the Winter Olympics are always
2 years after.
To me, they're just like the X Games. They have a lot more wilder stuff.
Okay, so what year would be after? So then, what year? So the Winter Olympics is 2022.
So the Animal Olympics would still be
4 years.
4 years.
Okay, so
it would just be after the Winter Olympics.
So the Winter Olympics is 2022. So.
And then we have an aquatic animal Olympics, which is after the Summer Olympics. So go Summer Olympics, aquatic animal Olympics,
winter, and then animal racing Olympics.
And then I guess technically terrarium Olympics.
The ones that are on land. Yeah. So would turtle be on land or would they be in water?
No, tortoise would be in water.
Turtle would be
on land.
Okay, yeah. I'm down to see this. I think a shark would probably win in the aquatic one.
Yeah, but which shark? There's a lot of different ones.
I don't know all the sharks. Let's just say great white.
I don't know. My money's on the whales.
Oh, like the orcas. I'm team orcas, even though they're deadly.
Yeah, team killer whales.
Team killer whale. I kind of agree with you on that one. I'm team orcas. Everyone put down in the comments, hashtag team orcas. And then for the land animals, I think I'm rooting for, who am I rooting for?
Who would you root for?
I root for the bunnies. Hashtag team bunnies. I know that they might get their heart rate too fast, but hashtag team bunnies.
I think team grizzly bears are going to take it.
Wow, that was, I don't know. We should get people
I
who own these animals, though.
Team black bears are going to take it.
Black bears.
Well, because they can climb.
So, but I thought we were just running from point A to point B. They're going to do a bunch of that.
But if they can climb...
Okay, they can get to the finish line
They
faster.
can think a little bit better.
Okay. But also, let's not sleep on our tortoises. Hashtag
You know what? Forget about just racing. Let's just have all of the events.
I think each animal should have their own event, so they can have, like, whoever's the best animal. Or should it be all the animals combined and they compete against each other?
No, like...
the superior animal.
Like you know the rings?
Yeah.
So we'll have the rings, and then we'll have a representative from the black bears.
From each community of the animals.
Yeah.
And one animal is going to... just like how we do in the country. Like, there's one athlete that represents...
Oh, yeah. For the animals, it's not for the glory of the country. It's
glory
for
their species. Yeah. And if you don't bring home a gold for your
That's
species...
probably more pressure.
Yeah, and they'll probably...
And we should have one human. One human per event to see if they can beat
the animals. Oh, that's what we lose. We get last place.
Imagine... God, that'd be so ridiculous.
This needs to be a YouTube video.
That'd be crazy.
This would be a good YouTube video.
It'd just be like... I don't know. Who's the fastest 200-meter runner right now?
Oh, good question.
I guess in the men's, who's the fastest?
I think, this young kid. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Or I guess who's favored to win because they haven't ran it yet.
Probably Noah Lyles. Everyone wants him to win. So let's just go off that.
Yeah,
or Usain Bolt. We should have done Usain Bolt.
Okay, we'll just pick Usain Bolt.
Yeah, let's just pick Usain Bolt because, he's in retirement right now. He's probably not running much. So let's pick him to represent us.
Yeah, we'll have Usain Bolt, and the next one will be like a tiger and then a grizzly bear.
And then just races all of them.
Yeah, and then we just sound the gun, pop, they go.
Go. Yo, yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Because maybe the animals be confused what the gun is. And they probably thought they got shot, too. Because unless it's like a bunny,
I don't know. But then
no, they'll run fast because the shot. They run quick when they hear shots.
Or they'd see Bolt running and they'd run after him, and they'd finish.
And probably almost attack him.
Well, naturally they'd stay in their lane.
Hopefully.
But, yeah.
We won't know until we have to set this up. We need to call each animal species up.
But then when the aquatic animal Olympics come around, we just bring out Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
He'll go against the penguin, the whale.
The turtles.
The whale might be disqualified. I don't know if we can fit that in the pool.
That's so big,
but a shark,
God, I'd be kind of scared to swim with all these animals.
Sea tortoise.
That's kind of scary to swim with all these
I don't know. I think he could win it.
I think he's a true favorite. I think Michael Phelps is. I'm sorry Usain Bolt, but I'm still rooting for the bunny to win. For the land.
No, the bunny would die before it reaches the finish line.
Don't say that. He'll have to breathe and then continue. No.
That's too much pressure for a bunny. He could not compete for its species.
Hashtag Team Bunnies, guys. Comment, please. Petition for the Team Bunnies. I think they could win it. We're bringing some gold medals for the Team Bunnies. Let's just set that up. Let's get that set up. Okay, guys. We're working on Animal Olympics, pretty much.
No, the
Terrarium Olympics. Can we call it?
The
aquatic Olympics.
Exactly.
Stay tuned, guys. We're going to get that done.
No Sky Olympics. The birds are disqualified. It's not fair that they can fly.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know.
They already have too much freedom. So.
Too much freedom. They're just going to go willy-nilly. So, sorry, birds.
They have to set up their own.
Yeah, you guys have to figure that out. Or you're going to have to just, petition us against us. And
penguins are an exception.
Yeah.
Because they can't fly.
Yeah, they can't fly. So, sorry. Sorry, birds. Crows. You know you are.
Yeah.
You can't be in the Olympics, so. But everyone else, it's fair game.
Yeah. So if you would like to sign up for the terrarium or the aquatic Olympic trials, we'll be hosting them in
the year
in 2 months.
2 months, jeez.
Yeah, because after the Summer Olympics or the aquatic Olympics.
Okay, so we got to work on 2 months, guys. Get your pets, get them all.
Yeah, we're gonna start the trials.
Yeah, so we're gonna start the trials starting next week.
We're gonna release the events.
And we're
in 1 month, so you'll have a month.
And then we have to list the team, who's all made the team, obviously.
Well, that'll be...
So that'll be before the events, okay. So
No.
have the trials.
No, we tell them the events.
Okay.
Then we have the trials. How we have a trial.
I forgot. Okay, sorry. So we get the events.
Yeah.
We set up a trial.
Yep.
And then we announce the team, who's all on the teams and everything. And then we're gonna do this all in 2 months.
No. We announce the team we announce the events in 1 month. We announce the team, or the trials in 2
weeks.
Once we do the trials, we announce the team in 3 months.
Okay, so how many months are we gonna take to this? 3 months.
Total of 3 months.
Okay.
It's what are we in? July?
Yeah.
That's the 7th month. So 10. You know what? We'll give ourselves 6 months.
I was gonna say, can we have more like attainable goal here?
Give us 6 months.
Okay, so 6 months, guys. Start.
So that means we start in March.
So start training animals now because you don't want them to represent their species poorly.
Yeah.
Okay.
In March we start the first event of the Aquatic Animal Olympics.
So get your animals, get your aquatic animals, get them all. Get your goldfishes. They probably can put up a fight. Just don't let them get eaten by your shark.
Goldfishes?
Yeah, goldfish.
I think it's goldfire. I'm just kidding. That's not real.
Cool. I really almost believed him because he's the smart one over here. Okay, guys, that's gonna wrap up our episode 6.
Yep.
Alrighty, this has been tea time. Clink. I don't know how the ending went. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
Well, if you forget the ending, I know you're forgetting the beginning.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching Tea Time.
Clink.
Clink.